Hi guys, it's Madwing here. Really excited to be with you guys here for this Let's Play. This is my first ever Let's Play, and hopefully we'll see how it goes. And if it takes off, we might even look at going into live streaming. But yeah, let's. What I'm going to do for the first play is look at Civilization 6. Obviously, fairly new to the game. It's just come out. But we're going to have a shot at it and see how we go. So let's set up a game right now. What we're thinking about is I'm thinking I've not tried old Teddy Roosevelt yet with the American, so I'm going to pick on Teddy. We're going to increase it to, we're going to try Emperor. I'm not going up to Deity just yet. We'll do standard game speed. I like to choose a fractal just to give it a bit of a random sort of map site, and we're going to go for huge. So if you go to advanced setup, we're going to leave these blank, might take a couple off just to spread them out slightly. Is that working? Rule set, we're just going to standard rules, happy with that. Yep. Standard rainfall, yeah. Just going to go standard, we're going to have all the victories on, see which one we may see how we go and see which victory we're going to go for as we go through the game. But yeah, let's leave it as that, and yeah, here we go.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. And so it is upon your broad shoulders, Theodore Roosevelt, to charge forth and lead your people on their great adventure. Use your military might to give the peoples of your homeland the square deal they so desperately deserve. Surely, you will raise America into the limelight and attract visitors from across the oceans just to see your lands. Bully for you, Mr. President.
So as you can see, we've got the unique land unit of the Rough Rider, as well as a P-51 Mustang, and a film studio is a unique building which will add us to, or give us tourism. I think that'll be later in the game. So let's just kick off. Okay. So, okay, got some nice stone in range. Some deer, that's good. On the river, which is luckily, unfortunately not anywhere near the sea. It'd be quite useful if we're close to the sea. Let's just have a quick look at... Right. Where's the mountain? No mountains. Not the best of starting positions. I might just take a couple of turns to see if we can find a better location. It might be better if we come over this side and quite close to these mountains, just for the few of the buildings that require adjacency to mountains. So yeah, let's go and take him. Actually, we'll take him down there. We'll have to take him away from the settler. I'm going to take the settler. I think we're going to take the settler over to... I'm going to gamble. I'm going to take the settler over to this point position over here. We'll still be in range here. We'll still be in range of these two, the cattle. And they'll also be in range of 4 stones. Next to the river, or mountains. I'm thinking this is a better location to start rather than where we were. So I'm going to move him across the river. We're going to then take our warrior and scout out what's around us. So first turn in our first ever Let's Play. to move him down one into the forest. I'm going to move him across to there. It takes up 2 to get across the river, so I can't sell him this turn. Taking a little bit of a gamble with the number of turns that we're using to get this settler down. I think I'm going to settle him there. So, boost to foreign trade, that's fine. Let's, I think we're going to mining or husbandry. I think we'll take mining first, and we'll go on to the husbandry after that. We'll go for a scout to begin with, so we get a little bit more exploration done, and I think we'll go in for another warrior, and then the monument is what I like to do. So, we've just, looking at that, it looks like to me that we have actually moved from one continent to another continent. We appear to be just on the edge of another continent, which might not be a good thing for the Washington, for the Americans, as they have a lot more melee bonuses when fighting in their own continent. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful with moving across into this, the Vindian continent from our own Pannotia. So anyway, let's get going with some more exploration down here. Looks like a mountain range all the way up here. Could be good for protection, but let's find out.
Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress them, I think they will reward us handsomely.
Excellent. Nice to find a city-state early on, so we can get some training if we can.
We are, by the grace of God, Victoria,
and that's probably not very good.
Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, and soon, dare I say, the Empire.
Okay. Luckily, we are not on. Would you like to visit our nearby city? I think we'll take our hospitality. Yes, goodbye. And we have a Eureka. Being another civilization. The question is, I'm not entirely sure where she is. Let's go and find out. So 6 turns for mining, and then there you go. So she's coming through that gap in the mountains. I'll have to go across and find out where her city capital. Just going to check, see what we're working. And what's all we have in terms of. Unfortunately, there's no hills. That's the only thing. As we spread out, we'll get some adjacent bonuses from the forests, but it'd be useful to have some hills. But with the stone, we should get more production with the stone. And we do when you go in to build a mine. So, well, hopefully in 4 turns, we'll have to get a builder though. But I think we're gonna go another warrior, just in case of any barbarian spawn. And then we're gonna go possibly for a monument. May go for the builder then. let's get our scout out.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique.
Excellent. We've now got our scout. Looks like we've got a whole mountain range right straight down. Let's go and investigate, see if we can find her border. And then we have new production. Let's go for the warrior, just to make sure we're protected. And then we will...
When you find yourself in a hole,
Excellent.
quit digging.
I think we're going to need animal husbandry next, so that we can start looking at that cattle. When we expand, we'll get the cattle going, get some more food production. Just going to send you further south. I'm going to send you through. Interesting. So where have you come from? Not sure if the English are able to disembark, or embark I should say, straight away at the beginning of the game, but let's just head down south along this coast and see if we can find the capital of England. And we've got a tribal village. So we'll get that, hopefully, probably in another 2 turns we'll have to get through that forest. Okay, so we now got the stone. 3 turns until we get our warrior, and I think I will go for a builder at that point. Get the production going, and then we can then turn our attention to the monument. Luckily, I can jump him. There's some fish there. Crap, let's just keep going down there with the scout, the warrior. We're going to bring him down. More coast. Oh. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. Tribal village is required. Not him bringing him down. Ah, here she is. London. Very close. Very close.
Please accept my warmest thanks for your kind endeavors on the continent we share.
I think that is one of the points of the England, is that she likes it when we're on the same continent. So hopefully she's not going to be a problem at this close to the start of the game. But it looks like she may have expanded already. We'll come down here and have a look. So, popping that tribal village, we have an inspiration towards our culture. So state workforce has had a boost, so we'll look at that in a minute. I think I want to do is come along this coast, let the scout come down here, so scout out this area, and then we may get another scout to go north. One more for this warrior. It's fine, you've got a spy, but we'll just say okay, we'll keep her in the good books.
Enacting new policies in our government can...
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and...
Alright, so we now get to set up some of our policies. I think we're going to take the old unit combat, +5 unit combat against any barbarians. I get the feeling that we're going to be fighting them at some point fairly soon. I think for the time being I would like the one production in our capital. Or, yeah, so we're going to take that. First of all, we're going to confirm that. And then hopefully what we'll do now is we will send this warrior up here. We're then going to go with, I think it'd be a very good idea to get the trader going as soon as we can with Brussels. So I am going to go with foreign trade. Washington, we are then going to go with the builder. Then I'm going to go with the monument after that. So let's explore along through this forest. We're going to bring him south to see if this is a second city. I think they start off with a settler with the settings, the difficulty settings that we've taken. So we may have to just keep an eye on that. We'll have to catch up as best we can. And that's the sound of a barbarian camp spawning somewhere. Looks like down there. I'm just going to take our warrior, see if we can get rid of that now. Take the scout probably around London, see where this coast goes. Barbarians, you have to. Hopefully, it should be okay against that. We'll try and retreat him as best we can. Another tribal village discovered. We'll try and see if we can swing round and get that. The question is, are you going to take him up there and then that's that? What's he gonna do? No,
I am fond of pigs.
Excellent. So animal husbandry is done. Let's then see. The Portray, the granary is very good for housing, as well as the 1+1 food. So I think we'll go for that next, just to increase the housing. Try and get some. Now then, minor defeat. I think we're going to have to retreat him out and swing him round and see if we can get round and let London deal with him. I'm going to send him north round the hills. Oh, got some elephants, some gypsum. This could be a very nice place for the next second city. I think that's where we will look to, yeah. I think we'll have to get a settler out soon. Let's see if we can get round. Oh, found Amsterdam. Well, let's go along here just to see what's. That's fine. We've got a warrior though, so we'll send you down. Nope, can't send any more. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's a stalemate, but we should be able to heal the next turn. So I'm going to attack him once, and then we may attack him a second time, then heal for a few turns, and then go for him again. So let's go for him again. It's a minor victory, so Next time I think we'll try and heal, fortify until healed. We're going to swing this. I'm hoping, I don't think he has enough energy to take out my scout, so hopefully I'll just keep him there. We might just fortify until healed at that point. This warrior, we'll see if it's a major victory there, so I'm going to take him into there and get rid of that encampment. Yeah, I think it's a very good place for another city. Some hills, trees, mountains, river for fresh water, and next to the ocean. So we're going to, it does say decisive victory. Yeah, let's just risk that one. Yeah, there you go. We got some boost, another boost, so he now need now to heal and can we do him now? It's a major victory, let's take him out as well. Should hopefully be able to take him out next turn, if not in 2. Still going to try and swing round to see if we miss that horseman for the barbarians. So 3 turns from pottery, or 2 turns from a builder. I'm going to get one of the cattle and one of the mines up and running. Try and get this the 16 turns down to get another expansion. Got a promotion, that's not for him. I think what I'm going to do though with him is just heal him for a couple of turns. This one we're going to take out this encampment. Him I'm going to, oh we got able to choose a promotion. This I think we'll go with the standard battle cry. It's very good, +7, plus you heal. And then I think we'll heal him one more turn and then take him along the coast to the west. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone, yep. One more turn until we get our builder, that's good. Let's heal him once. And then we're going to take our builder and we're going to go and take him, take out that. Plus 35 gold, excellent. May heal him. Production in Washington. Was going to go with the monument, wondering if we should better with the settler to get this second city going quickly. I think based on the fact that London's got 2 now, we may go with the settler and then go back up to the monument. So let's check on him, that's fine. Our warrior's healing and he is, let's get him healed until 45.
Nos somos Felipe, rey de España y Portugal. Empero, por encima de todo, somos fieles devotos de la única y verdadera religión.
I wonder if he's over to the east of England would be useful. Excellent, yeah. So that's not too bad.
Man ever wetted clay and then left.
Pottery is finished. Excellent. Gonna make. Oh, he's got promotion as well. Go with the battle cry for him. Some copper. So, spot here for another next city in range of the horse, in range of the 2 fish. It'll be in range of the copper, the elephant, and the wheat, as well as the gypsum and whatever else. If there's anything else up here, I think it's the perfect location. Also quite close by to some mountains. So I think the next settler will be straight up there, and that's where we'll be going next. Whereas the warrior, we're going to send him round to see what else is up north. We're going to use him, and we're going to tell him to improve that pasture. Excellent, another boost. Horseback riding would give us a horseman. in terms of production, we might be a good idea to go with him just to get a horseman out. Does require the horses, but if we can get him 15 turns, 9 turns with the settler, get him up here, we might be able to buy some tiles, and then if we can get the builder to go on there, then we can easily get a horseman out. So I think we're going to go with horsemen to begin with on that one. The builders only have 3 builds when they're produced. There is technologies and policies which allow you to increase that to, I think, 5. We'll come across that, I think, later on in the game. But yeah, let's. He's still not able to move. He's fine. He's healed, so we'll get him going round. We'll take him all the way through there. I think he's ready to go again. Let's risk coming up here again. Hopefully that. But the horseman seems to have vanished, so we'll try and pop that village. We may have to turn back, I think, and head down through between Amsterdam and Manchester. Get away from this encampment and away from Seville. So let's see what happens next. I'm going to refuse that for now, just so they can't see what we've got. Washington as in its location. It's another barbarian, so that's plus 75 coin, which is excellent. Where has that spawned? Right next to Washington, so we're going to have to pull back him fairly quickly to get down to Washington to defend. I think we're going to take him back through past Manchester. That builder has done the cattle, so I think we'll now. I think we may then go for a farm first, just to get some food production going. We are only 8 turns away from increasing in population surplus of food, so I'll still do another food just to make sure we've got enough food for later on, and then we'll go back and do one of the mines. Farm there. So with the barbarians approaching, they usually send out their scout first, and then we end up having, once they've found you, they end up having them send their warriors next. So we're gonna have to try and get him back as quickly as possible. I don't know if I can purchase. Could purchase a warrior fairly easily, or even a slinger, which is quite useful for ranged attack. We may just buy him. If we have a warrior coming up, we may get one of these slingers and just purchase one, easier to defend the city. But we will see what happens.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose.
Excellent. So we've got foreign trade, so we can now get a trader. And I'll probably be sending it to Brussels. May send it to London, depending on what we get in the terms of the trade. Going to carry on sending this warrior to the west, and we found the Congo, I believe. To be hospitality, yeah, that's fine. He's quite far away, so it looks like he's maybe expanded up here as well, though. So we may have to go around him. But I'll try and take the warrior through. That builder's finished. I'm going to take him over to the mine and get a mine built. Got another inspiration boosted to craftsmanship. Excellent. As well as an Eureka to masonry. Let's have a look and see. Seeing as we've got the boost already for craftsmanship, I think we will take the craftsmanship. Just looking at the policies. And then that's 30% production towards builders, which could be quite useful when we come to try and expand this quickly. So I think, I'm not too worried about this oracle for now. I think we will go with, and the settlers is already 7 away, but by the time it's 37 turns, so I think we'll go with craftsmanship. As we've already got the boost. Excellent. Warriors coming down. Keep ringing them down. Unless that's Gilgamesh to the north of the Congo. Could be. We're quite close together. Yep, we'll exchange on information. It looks like they're already at war, yeah, with Gilgamesh. And it looks like he's going to lose his second city already. Let's just find out where he is. Looks like I have to go round, unfortunately. So he's up there, New York. So it's quite close by. We're going to have to maybe get this settled quickly and then maybe expand this way just to cut him off. Should be quite interesting. Quite happy with the start. Could have done with some more, maybe some more hills around here, but we seem to have a lot of the production, bonus resources. These will give us production. The mine here, so that one there. Let's just check our where we're working. So we get an extra 2 production there for that mine. There's 2 production on that one already without the mine. So yeah, we always change it to this one if we need to get the food production going and get this faster, but I think 5 is fine for what we need. Probably going to get another builder, build another mine, then maybe take him up north to start building on the horse as soon as the settler's done. Let's accept him. I think we're going to do that for now. I get the feeling if you say yes to delegations, you end up they begin to realise that you're quite weak, and they may start to declare war fairly quickly. So sometimes it's best, I think, not to always accept delegations. I'm going to bring him back down and take him straight through to get rid of this encampment. He's already got war carts. +5 over defense, so it's 30 base strength against the 20 of a warrior, so he's already got fairly decent technology going. Is it Gilgamesh? So, not a bad start. I think if we can just double check what this land is, this might be another city location if it's a bit of land. Not much in between ourselves and London, but I think if we can get defence, probably a good place for an encampment would be here or here. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we can reach 1, 2, 3. Might be there or here for an encampment, just for a bit more protection. But in terms of attacking the city, they're going to have to come through here or through this gap here. So we may have to just settle a city here just to stop. Make it harder for London to come through if they ever declare war. So we're going to just hit the turn button there. So and they've already expanded again. So we're just going to carry on down and see if this takes us anywhere. See, hopefully that might take us down to round past Seville to the south. Also, we can't go up past Bristol, or she's expanded again already. So on this sort of difficulty, we do need to catch up. So the England warriors taking some damage. We'll go ahead and sorry, that shouldn't have happened. Settlers done anyway. It's telling us roughly the best location, one of the good locations is up there. So I think we're going to go just straight up. Hopefully there's nothing that can take it on the way. We'll just have to gamble that. I'm just going to take him down, get rid of this encampment. Production, we did say we're going to do the monument. I don't think we need a housing right now. Let's just check. Houses 3 of 7. I'm not too worried about the housing, so I think we will get the monument is +2 culture. Culture could do a bit of a boost. I think we'll go with the culture for 7. By the time that comes through and the city will be established, we'll then get another builder. We'll build this. We'll go put a mine on here, send the builder up with 2 builds left, and we'll take probably the wheat and the horses. And then we'll take it on from there. So I think we'll go with the monument for now. One more turn. I'm going to, again, as I say, I'm going to just close that for now. Rumor has it, looks like Spain has declared war on Amsterdam. Done it again, don't know why, it's... I was clicking the wrong bit there and it decided just to move to the right, which is really annoying. Don't know why it's not... we've got 2 warriors again, they should be okay to take out. I think what we'll do, we'll have to put a cut in here, guys, so I think what we'll do is we'll get the settler up there and start a put the settler down, and after that we'll have to put a cut in. So, got a boost towards political philosophy. Excellent. Another encampment, hopefully we can get past. Might just leave them, no, let's take them down and hopefully you can just bypass. We do have a Jerusalem warrior, which might be more of a attraction for the barbarians to go and attack him rather than our scout, hopefully, but we'll see. Just have a look up here, make sure the settler's moving up. Excellent. And I think, nope, we'll have to have one more turn before we can settle. Let's see what my warrior can do. I'll take him. I think I might take him. Looks like someone else has got rid of that for us. It's probably England have got rid of that for us, but there's still the barbarian warrior. I think what I'm going to do is take him into the hills because he's in the forest. Let's take him into the hills, and there's still, yeah, that's okay. England's got 3 warriors in the area, so I don't think I can. No more moves. So hopefully he'll stay there, and I'll take him out next turn. So after this turn we can then settle our new city. Excellent, so she's happy that we're taking out the barbarians together. Right, get rid of him. I think I need to get away from the barbarians. We're gonna come down probably south of Jerusalem, head east, see what we can find done to the east. We should really try and explore up here, see what we've got next to us on the far left. Ready to settle, here we go. Excellent. Settled on the coast, which means we get a boost to our knowledge of sailing, which will be useful in later. So Cincinnati is born. So production wise, we may just go with, there is a trader option actually. I think what I might do is just go for the scout first. So we can start scouting up to the left. 3 turns, and then we'll probably build a builder down here, and then send a builder, as I said. We'll get a mine going here, bring them up, and put the wheat. Buy these 2 tiles, and then get the horses going, and then after we've got the 4 turns for the horsemen, we'll then can be producing horsemen as well. I'm happy to say that we are friends. Good to keep you on the good side for the time being. Not forever, but you never know. We'll see. Alliances may be formed. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can go through Jerusalem, so we'll have a look at that. You are pretty much finished with what you need to do, so we could send you west. May just keep you in the area in case of any more barbarians spawning. But we seem to have England surrounding us as well, so we might just keep you safe, protecting Washington from any more encampments. So I think that's everyone. I don't know if you're meant to be going somewhere. Let's get going. I did say I was going to put a cut in here, so I think what we'll do, guys, is just after the turn's finished. Yep, I'm just going to fortify. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for joining me for my first ever Let's Play session. So hopefully you'll join me for the next one, but we'll catch you later. Thanks again. Cheers.